leadership development becomes everything, because multiplying necessitates more people taking up the baton of leadership. So we are never not saying, how is God calling you to serve and lead? We're always calling people to do that in a Jesus way. And so again, servant leadership may be a rote phrase. For us, that means something. And just our whole philosophy of ministry means leadership development will be front and central. And it's beautiful to see man after man, woman after woman saying, how has God wired me? How can I serve Jesus' church and be equipped to do that well?
Before we begin to develop leaders at Harbor, we put a lot of emphasis on inviting people to the right roles, right? So the right person to the right roles. And so we're looking for continually people who are gifted, have a heart for the local church, the ministry of the local church, a specific area of leadership at Harbor. And so we invite them into that. And we create circles of leaders at Harbor who are first and foremost sharing life together. We're praying together. We're celebrating what God is doing here together. We're communicating with one another. We're together regularly looking and re-looking at the vision of who we are as a community, and then of course strategically how that's playing itself out. And so one of the ways that we develop our staff, let's just take that as a first circle of influence, is when we get together, we're praying, we're celebrating what God is doing. We're sharing what's going on in our ministries with one another. This weekend we'll get together in a home and we'll share a meal together and look back and celebrate what God's done over these last couple of weekends. And so for us, a high emphasis on developing people is simply being in one another's lives. That really is the foundation of much of what we do.
We inundate, we bathe everything we do in prayer. We pray as a staff at least 3 times a week together. All of our ministry partners, we gather for a time of prayer. We also read books on leadership. We also read books about transformational churches. We look at best practices. We attend conferences together. We do life together.